Hello and welcome to Digital Sync Gaming. I am Syntosis and this is the first episode of OceanBlock 2. Right, new rules. We are going to keep this insanely short because we always go to like an hour. So we're going to try and keep these to between 20 and 30 minutes, right? Is that good with you? Yeah, it's good with me as well because it makes it a little bit easier to edit. But more importantly, it's a bit easier to watch. Now, I am on. So when we create a game, you become the. Well, I say you become. You are you. However, you come to this island. So it's the spawn island essentially. And if a lot of you have probably played different packs and stuff like that, where you start on a spawner island. Yeah, that's where we started. So we go down here towards this, and this is the portal. Jump in the portal, and then you get access to different starting locations. So we've got the familiar life pod, we've got the escape the flames, which is basically stuff that's on fire. The industrial survivor is on fire, but also has industrial stuff on there. Then you've got the escape pod, and then you've got the rock. Now, I'm torn between these, but familiar life pod, I have literally spent 5 or 10 minutes playing this stuff. Well, I played loads and loads of Modpacks and stuff like that, but yeah, this I haven't played that long, so we're just going to go with the basics. Wow, okay, I landed, and the shaders have kicked in. Right, so, whoa. Holy crap, that's insane. That is a good spawn. Holy crap, that really is a good spawn. That's got bubble things in there. Now, I've seen a couple of videos, especially Chosen Architect, because, he's awesome. In there, he found some bubble things where you could fill up your glass, and then you can go diving. Wow, look at the fog. Look at the fog! Oh, that's just awesome. Right, anyway. This shader pack, if you go into options and video settings, and then you obviously got that. If you click on iris, this is the shader pack that I'm using. There is a second one. I haven't checked that one out. I clicked this one, and in all honesty, I clicked it and I was like, holy crap, that's cool. And then just kept it. So yeah. Right, so we start on a life raft. There's the quest book. So this is a quest mod pack, right? So we got to go all the way through the stuff, and it's a progression. So the more we do, the better it looks. So let's click on the first task: the anomaly. Struck without warning. It was not prepared. Blah 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 blah. You guys can read this. I'm not going to read all these things. I might point out a couple of things, but I'm not going to read the entire thing. We've gone through to the starter base. Now, we've got a box of rations, which is perfect. I'm going to go with meat. We're going to go empty map and also broken ship. So, you may have noticed there is no minimap. You have to fix this thing to get the minimap, which is kind of cool. So, if we go back into the quest book, so you've got two options. You can either keep the quest book on you and right click, or you can click on quests and then it's always with you. I forgot about the lost comm link, so we'll click on that one. Quest is for those who might have misplaced it, which I haven't, but this is what happens when you're recording and then you forget to look. Right, so I'm going to take one of the blank, well actually I'm going to take all 4 blank maps. I'm going to put the quest book in there and I'm going to take the rations with me. What time of the day is it? It looks like we are... Right, so if I point there, the sun is coming bigger in the top, so yeah, it's probably coming down. I really want to go and explore that, but I really don't. Okay, so we've done that. We've got swimming between debris, blah blah blah. Right, okay, so stick above 128 until better suited. Okay, good to know. Right, so here's the fixing of the comm link. So we need to search for some copper wires, craft a slime ball, and then fix it, and then you'll get your mini map. Or you also get a turtle thing as well, so that's kind of cool. Over here, we need to break these. Stranded on a blah blah blah. my supplies are gone, my crew's missing, I must search for essential supplies. And then obviously unexpected saviour is grabbing barrels and stuff. So we'll close that. So we've got one there, we've got 2, 3, that and this. Okay, let's jump in the water for the first time. Oh, isn't that cool? That's freaky, but cool. Wow, okay, so underneath there's no water blocks. Fair enough. Right, let's break the first one. What did we get? Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, that's good. Because you can make rafts out of these. Where is the raft? No, that's a bamboo ladder. There we go, raft. See? That'll shoot us around a bit quicker. Okay, these things I'm going to collect because once we've got... also vein miner is in there. So if you press the grave key, which is under the escape, most of the time, you know, your grave key may be somewhere else, it will vein mine, or it's FTB mine, right? Which is, or ultimine, or whatever. However, it will use your hunger. So just be aware that that will be a thing if, you know, if that is an issue. And obviously, this early game, yeah, it's a bloody issue. Because we've only got a limited amount of food until we either farm some more or mine some more or whatever. Now the idea here, or my idea, is to take absolutely everything, so destroy every raft. And I know that sounds a bit stupid, but it then means that I don't have to worry about coming back to a raft that I have already sort of got. What have we got? So we've got, right, so these things here, yep, you can, so you can move those together. So we've got 2 of those, so we just need a few more. Now obviously, you know, we're taking like the trapdoors and all that kind of stuff. Trapdoors are not exactly going to be helpful, I don't think, at this stage. We do need a... we'll definitely take that. Right, let's just steal the campfires. Campfires are a good source of charcoal, so definitely want to take those early on because we've got no way of mining. So the only way that we can get our resources is whatever we find, right? Not entirely true. I mean, it's whatever we find at the moment. There is obviously, ways of combining things, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff and bits and pieces that we can do. But yeah, this is the only way at the moment to get some stuff. So if you go under the water and you press Control, you start spinning, which is a little bit quicker. The first time we go around. So yeah, a little bit easier this way. Now, I am going to take the sand because I'm not stupid. I'm also going to... Plus, it's a lot easier to navigate around the island without falling off. Okay, so there's the entrance. Alright, so we've got underwater goodies. No, silverfish already. Jesus. What the hell? Christ's sake! Come on then, swim. Go on. Jesus, how many silverfish are there? This is going to take a while, isn't it? How many are there? Oh, this is not fair. Like, first island out. But at least we got the water to stop them, kind of ish. Oh, I'm gonna die. I always die in the first episode. I don't want to die in the first episode. This is not fair. And it's getting dark. Right, okay, so we're a couple down. Oh, wow. Okay, and now things are getting dark, which means I'm starting to not see. Where's my life raft? Oh, it's all the way over there. Come on, come on, there's a couple of you there. I'm going on the offensive. Yes! Oh, they dropped some stuff as well, which is cool. Right, what's under here? You know what, I don't want to know what's under there right now. What I want to find out is what's in here. Right, okay, so some of this... What the hell? Yeah, I'm out here. Yep, I'm coming back later. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This is supposed to be easy. Nothing's ever easy. Nothing is ever easy. Okay, right, we've got a ladder here, so we go up. And in. Okay. We've got no bed, we've got no nothing, so yeah. Not fun. What's this? Wireless access point. Trapdoor in the floor. Alright, shulker butts. Okay, we'll take that. We'll get the shulker butts later. I'm not really that. I don't really want to die yet. Actually, edition's worm, that would come in quite handy. Braised sea pickles. A haiku. Okay. Cool, thank you. We'll take that right now. What we are going to do is eat the braised. See if we can get some of our health back. You know what? Let's get back out here. Most things can't spawn, right? Oh, hang on. Do we have any? Right. So we don't. So I can't make a raft yet. I need 5 of those, but I can't make a raft. But these things, I can use a what do you call it? A set of shears on, and I can get some. That's just cool. So I get easily sidetracked, but I mean, isn't that cool? That's how the Minecraft night should look like. That's just awesome. With the little thing. Let's go over there anyway. Right. Anyway, yeah. Let's stay away from the other creatures that are going to eat us. Try and get over there. Creatures of the deep. They're going to come back and try and eat us. We're going to get to... Oh, wow, we may get into this, that's fine. Let's have a look in this barrel. What goodies have we got? Flint. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. 2 flint makes a shears. Now, if I go... Is it there? Is it there? It might be because they're hanging. Is it because they're hanging? I don't know. Let's put 1 down there, and then there we are. There's the hitbox. There we go. Okay, so we got some string. So, I mean, obviously we'll go back and do this a bit more, but we only need 4 string anyway. That's a plank, so that's interesting. We'll take that one. We'll come back here when I've got a pickaxe, and we'll harvest the rest of it, except for the slabs. We're going to take the slabs because we can make those into planks. I don't know where they went. Probably somewhere else. More than likely. Right, let's just take this well, if I take that campfire, then I'm going to lose the light. I don't really want to lose the light at this point, so I'm going to leave that there. However, I am going to take this as well. There we go. Right, now we're going to go back. So under the water, press control, and then you start swimming. I think. Where's the one that... There we are, see? You start swimming. Oh, isn't that pretty? Right, just be careful, because when you're under the water, you have to hold your breath. And those little blue bubbles, when they run out, you start taking damage. And we can't really start taking damage right now, because that would be nuts. Okay, so let's see what we've actually got. Right, so we've got 3 of those, we've got 8 of those. So our inventory will whack those. We've got that. we're going to do... I always try this, and there's a crafting station, so I'm taking that. That's cool. Right, so this mangrove planks we're going to get rid of. We're also going to get rid of this one. We're going to put down our station, and then we're going to chuck everything in there like we normally do. Right, so we are going to do that, that, and that. And then, is it that? No, it might not be that. It might be the other way around. It might be that, that, and that. With that? No. Okay. So maybe I should just have a look. Where was it? There. Okay. I was close. Right, so now we've got a raft, so we can put those ones back. These are needed along with the shears. So if I do this, this. Put one in there. No, I can't put that one in there, but I can put it there. And then we'll shear them all. Like so. That should give us a little bit of string. 2. Okay. We've got 3 planks, but only 2. What we are going to do though is, I think, realistically, we should be able to do that. Oh, and I can't now. What I was going to do was put it on a stick and take it with me. But yeah, that's. Oh, hang on. What's this? This is Crimson Stairs. That's stairs. No, stairs aren't going to help. Right, we'll explore that thing in a little bit. That one we've gone to. That one we can't make. Actually, we could make that big one over there. So let's put our raft down. Jump on our raft. There we go. That's a bit speedier. Right, so we'll go to that one on the way back. We're going to go to this one first. I love this mist and stuff. That's so cool. Okay, so this is a big barrel. Or 4 barrels here. Okay. So we'll grab that. Got sea cucumbers. What else did we get? Wire. We're definitely going to need wire because that's what's going to fix our stuff. Now we just need slime balls. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a little bit. Oh, we got some wood. That's cool. A jar, normal jar. Waxed copper doors, but more importantly, copper wire, which is that's needed to fix the mini map. So let's take what we can from here, like so. And I know it's using health. I generally do not care at this point because I wanted to go a little bit faster. We're already on 18 minutes. This is how Minecraft just eats away your life. But I must admit, I love Minecraft. I'm proper addicted. I never stopped playing it. Let's do that. That's probably easier. Right, we should have now enough. I mean, you can never have enough, but we should have enough to at least make something on a stick. Or, can we get up there? No, we can't. So we'll jump up there. There we go. Okay, so we'll come back for the rest of it. Well, we won't come back for it because I can actually do this. So we've got some sticks now. Now, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Right, so now we've got crafting on a stick. Now we should be able to at least... I should have brought the... yeah, I should have brought the other stuff. Right, so let's just... What have we got? Yeah, trapdoors are definitely wood. Maybe not. Maybe that doesn't work. Maybe let's just throw that overboard. Bye! Right, we need some other stuff. We're probably gonna have to come back to this thing. I would have thought. Right, we've got some more string, so that's fine. Let's take this because that will be more string. And then let's get back on here. We'll come back for the rest. Right, so home is that way. So let's go over to this thing in the middle. We need a sword for when we get back, so we'll get some flint on the way past and we'll go and explore that thing over there. Ooh! Let's have a look at this. What's this? That's a spawner. Drowned spawner. Okay. This is going to take ages to break, right? And then it's going to spawn, and then it's going to kill me, and then everything's going to be unhappy, including me. Although the light level should stop it from spawning. Because it's daytime. Good job I didn't actually come over here when it was nighttime. And realistically, I should break this properly. You know? Ooh, a Flux block. Which I can't collect right now. But it's nice to know it's there. So, are we going to go straight to the... No, we're not. We're going to go over here. We're going to... Well, this is going to get old real quick. I'm going to have to make a door. Right, let's chuck some stuff back in here. We're already out of inventory space. Perfect. So let's get rid of the barrel. I like the barrels. I like barrels, but at this point in time, I think we'll go with a chest because we can at least upgrade the chests. And 2 chests at the moment is better than just 1. For inventory space. There we go. Now we can chuck everything back in there. But I need that. Right, so we've got this. So we are going to go like so. Yeah, like so. Wow. So maybe I should have done this outside. Right. Perfect. We've got 1 more of those, which gives us 3, and then 3, and a bed. Nice. Okay, so we got our first bed. Set the spawn point. Oh, good point. Actually, I am going to be using the set home and home waypoints. They're in the pack. Not cheating. Well, it's kind of cheating, but I don't care because it's not because it's helpful. Like really, really helpful sometimes. Right, let's see about one of those. We probably do need a pickaxe at this point, but I don't have the resources for a pickaxe, so we're just going to go forget the pickaxe. Okay, so we completed this quest. We completed this quest. Wasn't that just a delivery? Wasn't an anomaly? Salvage materials. Oh hell yeah, we're going to do that. Right, we got a little bit there. We've created a raft. Okay, so now we need to set up some water strainers and cloth mesh. So a water strainer is like that, but we need mesh, which means we need more string. We've got a little bit of string, but I don't think that's enough. We're just going to click this little button up in the top right hand corner and we're going to collect all the other rewards. Okay, so we've gone through that. We need to fix this, but we don't have the resources. We need to get that, or we need to get this. So we need more resources to get that, which means that we need to throw them. Oh wow, we might have them. We may actually have some of the resources that we need. So if we go to mesh, we need 3 of them, right? So is this going to? We can only do 2. Why can we only do 2? Because there's not enough sticks. Okay, so now there's enough sticks to do that, and then we need a strainer like so. Okay, strainer's good. Right, we've got a strainer now. Hang on, which way is north? That's facing east. That's north. So that's north, right? So that's north. That's where we're pointing stuff. That's where we're going to be pointing stuff. And most of our base is going to be that way. Right, so we place this in water, and then it collects stone and pebbles and all the stuff that's floating in the water, apparently. Brilliant. Love it. Okay, so next is getting a sapling, which we will be able to do in a little bit. Where is our raft? Where did I leave it? I left it around the back. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go, and this is going to be, we're going to hit this, and then that's it for the episode, because, yeah, we have to we'll definitely grab the lead. Leads are really cool. You can attach them to boats and stuff. As of 1.12, so or 1.2, I don't know what it is. 1.2. Oh, I genuinely don't know. Basically, as of one of the updates, you can attach it to a boat or a raft and pull it with you. The entrance is. Why am I going around in circles? The entrance was here. Right now, there's a bad guy in there. Where is it? Oh, of course. There's an entire spawner. Yes, I know I don't have a pickaxe. That's why I'm hitting it with an axe. But it's quicker than hitting it with an open hand. Not by very much. And this is why there were so many silverfish. Okay, so that's gone now. Ah, crap, there's another one up there. That's stone bricks, that's not going to help. There is, however, on the outside. Yeah, okay. So we could get cobblestone. Right, we're going to have to come back to this. I'm going to go over to the airdrop because I saw that coming. So every so often there's an airdrop, right? And the airdrop basically brings you stuff, just really awesome stuff. So it's always good to try and grab the airdrops where you can, right? And right now I'm just going to destroy this island because I've done this. So I want to get rid of it. And I know it's wasting durability really, I could have just left it, but I want these to be gone. So that I don't look at them and go, oh, I haven't been there yet. So if I get rid of it, my idea is, one, I get a load of resources, which I could then burn or do whatever with. But two, then, you know, it's clean. It's gone. Right, okay, so now I don't have to worry that I've not been. Okay, so if we jump off here, as you can see, we've got 4 chests in this one. So we get really cool shit. Not really that cool at the moment. Ooh, golden egg though. 5x5 delightful dirt. Definitely I'll take that. What's this stuff? Wind charge replenishes your breath underwater. Oh, yeah. Feet. Just bring your feet. I don't know what that is, but sure. I'm guessing there to there. Okay, bring your feet. Elasticity of blocks by 35%. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. Oh, look, and I've got a thing on a stick. Right, now, look. I can also take the chests, which is cool. But, and here's the massive but. Well, not in that way, not a good way. That's actually a good way. So if we go up, wool. Yes. Oh my god, Ultimine is so cool. Right, so let's get rid of all of those, and then we need to dig back down. Collect all that stuff. Now, these do despawn, right? So once you've got all the good stuff, they will despawn. Or you can steal all the good stuff. And at the moment, I'm stealing some of the good stuff. I'm not stealing it all because I don't really want to sit here forever. But yeah, there's some of the good stuff. Seeing as we're right here, we're going to go over here anyway. Also, I'll show you this. So this barrel smasher, I don't know if you saw in one of these. It was this one. You see this? It says here, flint from crates, basic tools, but it says only breaks crates and barrels. Barrel? Whack. Look at that. That's way better than easier than smashing it. What did I get? Fishing dynamite, golden carrot, bunch of other stuff as well, which is kind of cool. We are going to steal the big blocks off of this one. I mean, this one, realistically, we should actually take everything because I want to get rid of it. So let's take everything actually while we're here. Okay, so for the next episode, we're going to check out, because obviously it's 30 minutes right now. And I don't know why, but I like episodes which are start to finish. It's what I enjoy watching. Don't get me wrong, there is something to be said for editing, to edit out all the rubbish. However, what I'm going to try and do is, instead of edit all the rubbish, I'm trying not to do the rubbish. So basically what I'm going to try and do, let's just drop down there and grab. Oh, I'm run out I kind of run out of space already. What I'm going to try and do is, I'm going to try and do all the boring stuff between episodes, right? So at least that way I can do the stuff that's really kind of cool on camera, and then, you know, the boring stuff, like, you know, the tedious stuff, I'm going to try and do off camera. I'm going to try not to do any cuts or shortcuts or whatever while I'm on camera. So I say shortcuts, you know, like really boring, quick things that make life a bit easier but are just not very fun to watch. Like, well, I'll show you. Like going here and going, oh wow, cool, pebbles, right? So you take the stone pebbles out of here. Now you've got to do this to get cobblestone, right? Or you can press Control Shift and K, and then it will do that, which is what I mean by quick things, right? So Control Shift and K. You don't really want to watch me do that. You've seen me do it now, which is kind of defeats the object of not doing it on camera. But that I'm not probably going to do on camera again, unless I really absolutely need to. As in, I'm low on resources, I don't really want to step the episode, but at the same time, you know, it kind of needs to happen so that we can move on with the thing. So that's the plan. Right, so we have got some dirt, we've got some cobble. So what I'm going to do right this second though is go in here. We are, before we wrap up the episode, which will literally be in in about a minute or so, we are going to do this, and we're going to get some slabs. We're going to take the dirt, we are going to chuck one of these in here, then we are going to offload that we can keep. Actually, the slabs we can keep for the moment. We'll definitely keep those ones out of the way. We'll chuck all that away for the moment. Trapdoors we'll definitely get rid of in a second. Right, so now we've got a ton of wall, which is good. We've also got some fences. Actually, fences will become quite will come in quite handy. So will the doors. We'll put those ones in there as well. I say doors, but you know what I mean. What else have we got? We've got those. Yeah, I think that's it for about now. So front door should be here. Synthetic quartz. Hang on a minute. Did I get any more? I didn't, did I? No, I didn't get any more flint. Oh, but I did. No, but I used it all. Oh dear. Well, that wasn't very smart, was it? Let's see if we've got any more. Oh, we have. Cool. There we go. 3. Actually 4. So just enough. And in stupid form, I left the sticks downstairs. Okay, so 2 sticks. There, and we'll go there. And there we go. Okay, basic swimming tools. We're going to put this out the front. And that's going to move. We'll put that in the chest for now because that's cool, but I don't need it right now. We're definitely going to take the warning sign out. We need a door. Waxed oxidized copper door. Now, can I open that? I can. Oh, perfect. There we go. And then we're going to put the quartz back over the top. So we've got that, and there we go. We've now got the door. We stole some torches, so we're going to put them out there. And then we should be able to do this. Get ourselves a bit more of a platform. Unless I'm going to do stupid things like that and put them all different sizes, because that's just stupid. Let's go down and grab that. Perfect. So we'll do that, and that. And we are going to come around this side for the moment. So obviously we could get like a building one type deal. I think there's got to be something like that in the pack. So there we go. Alright, so here we don't want anything out the front. We're going to go left and right. And we're going to put farms and stuff like that there, but we do have trees. There we go. So I'm going to build out that way. I'm literally just going to wait for this to fill up. Then I'm going to build out that way, and then I'm going to build out a little bit that way, make a little bit of more of a platform here, and then we will be back. For you, a few seconds, a few hours, whenever I upload. For me, probably hours. But that's fine, because, you know, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I've been Syntosis. You have been awesome. Latest.